Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you all how to use the cruise control and the infotainment system on the Skoda Fabia. So the cruise control stick is mounted on the left side on the Skoda Fabia, which you can see out here. So this is basically a switch out here and then another sliding switch. So in order to start using it, I put it in the off position first, and now when I put it in the on position, you can see on the screen that it's been activated. Now in order to set the speed, you have to go to the desired speed and then press the set button. It's also written plus and minus. So if you want to decrease the speed, you can press this button, and if you want to increase the speed, you can press the plus button. And also if you want to resume the using the cruise control, you can press this resume button, and then it would go back to the set speed that you had used for the cruise control previously. And also in order to switch off the cruise control or come out of the cruise control, you can either use the brake pedal or you can use this switch. You can flick it once in the cancel position and then it will cancel the cruise control. But if you want to completely deactivate the cruise control, then you can flick this switch into off position and then you can see the cruise control is deactivated. So the infotainment screen on the Skoda Fabia is a 6.5 inch touchscreen. Now I've done a detailed review on the Skoda Fabia style color concept, which is this particular model. So you can click on the pop-up banner out here and you can watch the entire video. So continuing with the infotainment system, now all the buttons are laid out, physical buttons are laid out, menu options on the both the sides of the infotainment system, and also this is the volume knob and also the on and off switch. So when the infotainment system is switched off, you can see like a clock on the screen itself. You can customize it to have an analog or the digital one. So when I press it, it switches on, and then this is like a scroller for your radio controls. Now starting off with the radio, so you get all these options out here. You can switch to the AM or the FM out here, and then you can manually select the stations out here which have been synced before. You can also manually select using this dial. See, you can change the radio out here, and then there are finer settings for the sound, the scan and the stations, and the delete all the presets channels that you have on this system. So that's the radio controls for you. And coming to the media now, so this is like the system where you can use the SD card, the USB or the Bluetooth audio. So the Bluetooth audio is when you can directly connect your phone from here, or USB is when there is, if you put like connect the phone out here or put USB in it, and then it would detect all the system out here. And then this is like a list, track list that you can find when you connect it. Again, you can do the finer settings for your sound and the Bluetooth connections. You can change the name of the connections, or you can see the paired devices. You can delete them or you can add them from here. And if you want to go to the phone settings, then you can use this option, the phone option, and then it will, if the phone is connected, for now my phone isn't connected, but if it is connected, it would show all the contacts and the phone diary on the screen itself. Now coming to the more finer setup, which is the setup. So coming to the sound can be accessed from the radio and the media also, or from the setup. So there are multiple ways. So when I click the sound, you can see there is balance, there is bass, there is mid, there is treble. You can change all of that. There is touch screen tone if you want. There is Skoda surround. There's also a virtual subwoofer, and then so many other settings that you can change in the sound department. And you can go back, we go to setup, and then there is screen. Now in the screen you can have, like, if you want the screen to switch off after 10 seconds, you can put that also while you're driving. So it would just switch itself off, and when you press again, it would come back to life. And also you can have the show clock in the standby, which I mentioned before. So you can have the option to have this also or not when you switch off the screen. There is also time and date. There is also language. There are more languages out here. There are units where you can change the finer units out here for your distance, speed, temperature, volume, fuel consumption and pressure. There is also active data transfers for Skoda app. So when you connect the phone using this Skoda app, then you can connect transfer the data onto the system itself and get you can check it out. And then there is also factory settings for your different radio, sound system, telephone, Bluetooth and everything. Now coming to the app, you can connect to this infotainment system using Android Auto, Apple CarPlay or MirrorLink. There's also Bluetooth, so if either of the systems is connected, then you can see the output out here and then start using. Coming to the car, which was there before, so in this you get the fine status about your car, like if there is any tire pressure loss. There are also any warnings that would pop up on this screen. You can also see the drive green, where how efficiently you are driving. It would show you all the details related to that. There's also the vehicle status, which we saw. There's also driving data, in which you can see right from start how much the car has driven and how much is the efficiency, and also the long-term efficiency, and also since refueling how much you've done in terms of efficiency, and also the range that it shows. And then you can also go from here into the Bluetooth audio, and then there are also again settings for your traction control system. You can switch it off from here. There are also tires. There's also parking and maneuvering, so you can set the different tones. There's also light, so in case the lights for your instrument cluster, the lights for the screen itself and everything, also the daytime running light, the convenience turn signal for 3 times blinking when you press the side signal, and also the travel mode, which you can shift from left to right, so it would automatically adjust the headlights for you in that case. And also the coming home function and leaving home, so it would switch on the lights when you unlock or lock the car. It would keep it on for 10 seconds. And then there's also wiper settings that you can change. There's also opening and closing of the doors. You can fine tune that also. There's instrument cluster. Again, you can customize to see what you want when you scroll this dial out here, and then you can see what you want to watch on the screen itself. And also there is time and date, there is units again that can be accessed from the setup itself. There is service history, so you can see how much is the service or when it was done, and inspection and everything, digital record, and also factory settings again. So that is pretty much it in terms of using this entire infotainment system on the Skoda Fabia. So that is pretty much it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you think this video was helpful in understanding how to use the cruise control and the infotainment system on the Skoda Fabia. Now if you want to subscribe to my channel, then you can click here, and if you want to watch more videos, then click here. I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye and take care.